Hey guys, so before I start with the new theory, I wanna announce a giveaway. The price of the giveaway is $50 Amazon gift card. In the description below I have provided a link, and that link will take you to the website called Gleam, and the page will look something like this. Gleam is a webpage that randomly chooses a winner of a giveaway, and the giveaway winner will be announced on 22nd of this month. Now, once you go to the website, it will show you some ways that you can enter this giveaway. It will be asking you to subscribe to our channel and watch a video, and more entries you make, the bigger chance you're getting to win a giveaway. So yeah, leave a like, subscribe, or comment something nice. I wish you all good luck. Okay guys, let's now focus on new weddings that are we going to have in the upcoming season. By now we've had a red wedding in which King Robb Stark was betrayed and brutally killed along with his wife Talisa and their unborn child. Robb smothered Lady Catelyn, few other lords along with all soldiers in the camps, including Robb's direwolf. Then we've had a purple wedding in which King Joffrey Baratheon got poisoned by Petyr Baelish and Lady Olenna Tyrell on his own wedding during the wedding feast. In my opinion, we are going to have two more weddings in season 7, one between Cersei and Euron, and a second one between Sansa and Petyr Baelish. Both of them will end as these weddings that I mentioned a few moments ago. By my theory, we're going to have the gold wedding between Cersei and Euron, which will end with Jaime killing both of them on their wedding night. Jaime, the one who has already killed the king, whom he was supposed to protect with his own life, the one that sacrificed his honor in favor to save hundreds of thousands innocent lives. Jaime, by my theory, will once again kill the ruler, whom he is supposed to protect with his own life, but once again, he's going to save a lot of innocent lives. Jaime will kill Cersei. Jaime will kill one's beloved sister and lover, as a result of Cersei deciding not to send her army to the north to support the living side, which Cersei, according to leaked plot, is going to promise to do. Jaime will kill Cersei as a result of Cersei's rejection on Jaime's request, the request in which Jaime will ask her permission to lead Lannister army to the north to join the Great Battle, to join all other armies. But Cersei will refuse his request, along with telling him her opinion about the Undead Army, which is basically welcoming the White Walkers and their whites, which she sees as a defeat of all her enemies, which would, in her opinion, only benefit her. Jaime will also kill Cersei as a result of her marriage with Euron, aware that this marriage means that two armies, the Lannister army and the Greyjoy army, won't go to the north to support the living side, aware that whole Westeros have to unite and stand as the one to have a chance against the Night King. Aware of all of that, Jaime will decide to kill Cersei and Euron, whereupon he's going to lead Lannister army to the north to be a part of Great Battle. This theory of mine, I've called it the Gold Wedding. You can check out in one of my previous videos, or just click over here to watch it, and then come back and check the wedding number 2, the wedding between Sansa Stark and Petyr Baelish, the wedding that won't end as Littlefinger wants. The wedding number 2 will happen upon Littlefinger's threat to Sansa that he will put the Vale troops back to the Vale unless Sansa marries him, while Jon Snow at this point won't be at Winterfell, Jon will be at Dragonstone. You might think that Littlefinger couldn't command to the Knight of the Vale, but be careful about that, and remember what happened in the 4th episode of season 6. Don't forget the Knights of the Vale were mobilized only because of Petyr, only because of his manipulation towards Lord Robin. You might say that other lords from the Vale, such as Yohn Royce, the Lord of Runestone, could decide to stay, to help Jon Snow, no matter of Littlefinger's opinion, but you're wrong. If some of the lords from the Vale wouldn't obey Petyr's commands, they would be sentenced to death by the Lord of the Vale, by Lord Robb Arryn, by the Lord who is manipulated and as Petyr says, the Lord that mobilized the Knights of the Vale only because Littlefinger wanted, the Lord that almost threw the head of House Royce out of the Moon Door only because Petyr wanted it in the first place, while Littlefinger also spared his life, which means that the fate of lords from the Vale are in Littlefinger's hands. No matter that Yohn Royce was very good friend with Eddard Stark, with whom Royce hunted many times, no matter if he and other lords from the Vale want to support House Stark. All the lords from the Vale are vassals of House Arryn and have to do as Lord of the Vale Lord Robin commands, or otherwise they would be executed. By this theory, Sansa will accept Petyr's marriage proposal, and you have to know that at this point, Sansa is not alone at the Winterfell. There's also Arya Stark, who will already meet the Brotherhood without banners, and the Hound, whereupon the Hound is going to tell her the truth about Littlefinger, the truth about Petyr's betrayal on Ned Stark. As this theory goes, Sansa will actually marry Petyr Baelish, leading to their wedding night. Now, you might wonder, why would Littlefinger even want to marry Sansa? Why would he insist that much? Well, we all know his plans. We all know about his picture that he has in his head, the picture and thoughts that he shared with Sansa in season 6 finale, the picture in which he sees him on the Iron Throne and Sansa by his side. Also, Littlefinger wants to marry Sansa because he's still going to try to make her a ruler of Winterfell and a queen in the north. You might be confused at this point, and I understand that. Just wait a little bit more. Peter Baelish from the very beginning wanted to make Sansa as the heir of Winterfell, which along with his idea to marry her, would give him the Northern Army, the big amount of soldiers that he needs in favor to make his goal into reality, in favor to win the Iron Throne. From the very beginning, Peter's plan was to kill every Stark except Sansa. We all know that Ned was killed because of Baelish, but Littlefinger also tried to kill Bran Stark. Jaime Lannister pushed Bran out the window, but the assassin with the Valyrian steel dagger was sent by Littlefinger, which almost caused Bran's death. Peter Baelish might have organized the Red Wedding as well, since he was at Harrenhal negotiating with Tywin Lannister, which could mean that Littlefinger's genius mind orchestrated the Red Wedding, which would mean that Littlefinger killed Robb Stark, which led to one less male heir of House Stark. If you're wondering why Peter didn't try to kill Jon Snow, the current ruler of Winterfell, and the king in the north, well, the answer is simple. Littlefinger didn't consider Jon as his rival, mostly because of the fact Jon is considered to be Snow, a surname of every bastard in the north. Peter's conversation with Sansa at the Godswood of Winterfell confirms it. Peter said to Sansa, "You, my love, are the future of House Stark. Who should the north rely behind? True-born daughter of Ned and Catelyn Stark, born here at Winterfell, or a motherless bastard born in the south?" From Littlefinger's point of view, he has done everything to get Sansa as the heir of Winterfell, which brings me a thought that Littlefinger will try to kill Jon Snow, brings me a thought that Peter Baelish will do his best, will try as best as he can to make it happen, now that there is the only one man, in his opinion, that is the obstacle to make his goal come true. Littlefinger's plan will be to arrange Jon Snow's death, while he will marry Sansa to make sure that this time, after he kills the last man connected with House Stark, after he sets Sansa as a ruler of Winterfell, to make sure that Sansa is his wife, the wife which he will, by his plan, manipulate with, as he is manipulating with Lord Robin, which will bring him the Northern Army, leading him one step further on conquering the Iron Throne. But Littlefinger won't be aware that Sansa is manipulating him, that Sansa found out from Arya that he is responsible for Ned's beheading. That's the moment in which the wedding between Sansa and Peter is going to happen, the moment which will lead to their wedding night, which is all planned by two Stark sisters, by Sansa and Arya. While Littlefinger and Sansa are alone in their room, while Peter Baelish is convinced that his picture of them together has finally came true, that very moment by this theory, Sansa will put a dagger down Littlefinger's throat, the moment in which Sansa will enter the room, the moment in which we have two Sansas, the moment in which Arya is taking off Sansa's face while holding a dagger on Peter's throat, whereupon Arya is killing him while Sansa is watching. I'm aware that most of you right now are questioning the accuracy of this theory. I'm aware that most of you think that Arya can't wear someone's face if that person is alive, but you're wrong. Back in the final episode of season 5, there was a scene in which Jaqen H'ghar wore Arya's face, the scene in which Jaqen poisoned himself, the scene in which Arya became blind for a while. That scene confirmed that the faceless man assassins can wear the face of a person that is not dead, a person that is still alive, which makes this theory in which Arya is using Sansa's face and killing Littlefinger while Sansa is entering the room much more possible, and I have to admit this theory would fit perfectly to the Game of Thrones series. What do you guys think about this wedding between Sansa and Peter Baelish, which would end with Arya killing Littlefinger using Sansa's face on their wedding night? Do you think that this Littlefinger's fate would be a suitable death for the man who is responsible for almost every event in Westeros during the War of Five Kings, the man that threw the Seven Kingdoms in a state of chaos from which he personally benefited, the man that with his own machinations destroyed one house and almost destroyed few other houses? Do you think that this death would be suitable for him? In my opinion, this theory could come true, considering the previous events and deaths, mostly considering the writing of co-creators David Benioff and Dan Weiss. If this theory comes true, what color do you think would label this wedding? Don't forget that we've already had red and the purple wedding, and that, by theory mine, we're going to also have the gold wedding, so these colors are not available. And yeah, don't forget to enter the giveaway, just click the link in the description and follow the entries. All you have to do is basically subscribe, leave a like, and also Don't forget to turn on that notification bell next to the subscribe button, so you can be notified every time I upload a video. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please make sure to subscribe to our channel, and I hope to see you in the next one. Peace.